Autistic burnout is a phenomenon that has gained increasing recognition in recent years, particularly within the autistic community. It is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion that results from the effort of masking or suppressing autistic traits in order to fit in with neurotypical expectations. In this episode, we'll explore the causes of autistic burnout, potential causes, and discuss some strategies that can be used to prevent it.
Approximately 1 in every 59 children are born with autism. Albert Einstein.
Dr. Einstein had no speech until age 3. Steve Jobs, he was a loner. He brought snakes to school.
Leonardo da Vinci. This man was far advanced on the autism spectrum.
I'm not naughty. I'm autistic. And I just get too much information.
You're listening to Takiwātanga, Love Not Cure, exploring autism one strength at a time.
Some causes of autistic burnout can be varied and complex. Some of the most common factors that contribute to burnout in autistic individuals include: number 1, masking. Some of you may have heard about masking, so this is one of the main causes of burnout. Masking is a term used to describe the process of hiding or suppressing one's autistic traits in order to fit in with neurotypical expectations. Autistic individuals may feel pressure to mask their traits in order to avoid being seen as a different or to fit into social norms and expectations. This can involve conscious and unconsciously changing behaviors or characteristics that are associated with autism, such as repetitive movements, atypical speech patterns, or intense interests. Masking can be exhausting and a stressful process that requires a significant amount of energy and effort. Autistic individuals may constantly monitor their behavior and adjust it to fit in with expectations of others, which can lead to feelings of anxiety, stress, and burnout. This process can also cause individuals to feel disconnected from their true selves, leading to a sense of loss or confusion. Masking is often seen as a coping mechanism for autistic individuals, as it can provide a sense of safety or protection in social situations. However, it is important to recognize that masking is not a sustainable or healthy long-term strategy. The effort and the energy required to mask can lead to a burnout and can impact mental and physical health over time. It is important for autistic individuals to have safe spaces where they can be themselves without feeling the need to mask or suppress their autistic traits. This can involve finding supportive communities or building relationships with understanding friends and family members. It is also important for neurotypical individuals to understand the impact of masking on autistic people and to create an inclusive environment where everyone can feel comfortable being themselves. By promoting acceptance and understanding, we can reduce the need of autistic individuals to mask and create more inclusive communities for all. Number 2 is social isolation. This is a common experience for many autistic individuals, which can have a significant impact on their mental health and emotional well-being. Autistic individuals may find it difficult to connect with others or to understand social cues, which can then make it challenging to form and maintain social relationships. As a result, they may experience social isolation, which can lead to a feeling of loneliness and disconnected. Social isolation can contribute to burnout by increasing stress and reducing opportunity for rest and rejuvenation. When individuals are socially isolated, they may lack the social support and resources necessary to manage stress and maintain their mental health. They may also have fewer opportunities to engage in activities that they enjoy or find restful, such as spending time with friends or pursuing hobbies. This can lead to an accumulation of stress over time, which can contribute to burnout. It's important as well to recognize the impact of social isolation on autistic individuals and to take steps to address it. This can involve finding ways to connect with others who share similar interests or experiences, such as joining social groups or online communities. It can also involve creating supportive environments that encourage social interaction and reduce barriers to social connection. By promoting social inclusion and creating opportunities for social connection, we can reduce the impact of social isolation on autistic individuals and promote their overall well-being. Number 3, this is sensory overload, which is a common experience for many autistic individuals, particularly in environments that are loud, crowded, or bright. Autistic individuals may be hypersensitive to sensory input, meaning that they may experience sensory information more intensely than neurotypical individuals. This can include sights, sound, smell, tastes, and physical sensations. Sensory overload can be physically and emotionally exhausting, leading to burnout over time. When an individual experiences sensory overload, their nervous system becomes overwhelmed and unable to process the sensory input effectively. This can lead to a range of physical and emotional symptoms, including headaches, fatigue, irritability, and anxiety. Over time, repeated exposure to sensory overload can contribute to burnout by increasing stress and reducing the individual's ability to cope with sensory input. It's also important that we recognize the impact of sensory overload on an autistic individuals and to take steps to address it. This can involve creating a sensory-friendly environments that reduce sensory input, such as using earplugs or headphones to reduce noise, using soft lighting to reduce glare, and providing sensory toys to help individuals regulate their sensory input. It can also involve providing opportunities for rest and rejuvenation after exposure to sensory overload, such as taking breaks or engaging in calming activities. By promoting sensory awareness and creating sensory-friendly environments, we can reduce the impact of sensory overload on autistic individuals and promote their overall well-being. Here are some of the strategies for addressing or perhaps minimizing autistic burnout or eliminating autistic burnout. While the causes of autistic burnout can be complex and varied, there are several strategies that can be used to prevent burnout and promote well-being for autistic individuals. These strategies are, number 1, develop self-awareness. This is an important step in preventing burnout. By understanding one's own strengths, weaknesses, and needs, autistic individuals can better manage their energy and avoid overextending themselves. Number 2, reducing masking. By reducing the need to mask or suppress autistic traits, this will help in reducing the stress of burnout over time. This can involve finding safe spaces where autistic individuals can be themselves without the fear of judgment or criticism. And also, number 3, social support. Building a support network of understanding and accepting people is crucial for preventing burnout. This can involve joining support groups, connecting with other autistic individuals, and building relationships with understanding friends and family members. Number 4, sensory management. Managing sensory overload is an important strategy for preventing burnout. This can involve using noise-canceling headphones, reducing exposure to bright lights, and avoiding crowded or overstimulating environments. Autistic burnout is a significant and often misunderstood phenomenon that can have serious consequences for the well-being of autistic individuals. By understanding the causes of burnout and implementing prevention strategies, autistic individuals can better manage their energy and promote their overall health and well-being. With more research and understanding, we can continue to develop effective strategies for preventing and managing autistic burnout.
Every Tāngata fight Takiwātanga is different. If you fail with one strategy, don't stop. Keep moving forward. Always remember that for every failure you encounter is one step closer to your success. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, me muto te whakawa haere. Let's stop judging others. Me mahi tahi tato. Let's all work together. Kia maya, kia kaha, be brave and be strong.